Hello YouTubers and welcome to another Doctor Who action figure review. Today I am looking at the 9th Doctor with Dalek. That is an Emperor Dalek guard from the passing of the Ways. Imperial Dalek guard, although it's one of the Emperor's guards, and you can see the Emperor in the backdrop. We've got a picture of the 9th Doctor and his reign in 2005. This is a 5+. We've got the Doctor Who logo here. Promotion picture of the 9th Doctor. And again, the William Hartnell sort of title sequence with the 8th Doctor Who logo. Another promotion picture of the 9th Doctor there. And there we've got a screen capture of the Emperor Dalek with some Emperor Dalek guards, some information about the 9th Doctor and the Daleks. You've had time to pause that. And just some of the other Doctors. What the set contains. Come on, zoom in. There we go. You see that? And another promotion picture of the 9th Doctor. And it's in this nice little window, so you can see it from the top side, and the bottom pretty much has nothing. So now I'm going to open this off camera, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I'm back. So we'll start with the 9th Doctor, because honestly, there's not a lot to say about the 9th. In fact, there's not a lot to say about either of these. It is the exact same 9th Doctor, however, hooray! We finally got the black t-shirt variant without it being a Doctor that sort of got his arms out like this and his legs like that. Actually, I do actually have that figure here in this house, so I'll go and get it. So, here he is. So this is a piece of memorabilia. But I did not really like this figure. I mean, I just have him posed like that, and you can see his head is just shaving off. But you can just tell the quality compared to these two, compared to the original release and this re-release. He just uses the old sculpt. Also, the jacket on this one is a matte finish with sort of a greyish, white, silverish wash over the top to make it look like batik leather, compared to this one, which doesn't have that. It's all glossy black all the way around, though it does still have a couple of creases in to make it look like batik leather, but this really sells it for me. So that's your comparison. So, and that, yes, it is pretty much just this black. The hex sculpt is exactly the same, however, it brings out his eyebrows a lot. Stay up. Stay up, my camera will not stay up. Well, there we go. It brings out his eyebrows a lot more than the previous one. You can see it's really more in your face compared to the general releases of this figure, like this. He's still got his little spot there. Other than that, it just looks a bit weird and a bit creepy. I'd have much preferred it if the eyebrows were not so much as thick and black and in your face. Other than that, it's pretty much the same. He still looks at pale skin. In fact, on this camera, it almost looks like he's an Auton. The articulation is the same, 360 at the head. The shoulders can do a 360. 360 at the elbow, and they can also do 90 degrees, right stiff. The wrists can do a 360, like so. Waist articulation. Oh, instinct unstiffen him first before the review. Very stupid. 90 degrees at the knee. Tips can go out to the side, up and back slightly. But there's no joint here to do a 360 on the legs. Also, interesting enough, the feet do not have any legal information. Unlike most character options figures, like just bringing the 9thDoctor, you can see loads of legal information, but on here, it's not, it's just flat and smooth. No, where's the legal information? Well, you can see he's got pockets totally in there, and it's actually written on his backside. Like just here, his actual back. So I actually quite like this compared to writing on the shoes all the time. It just hides it better. It's something I wish character options would still do. Well, so that's the 9thDoctor. Who I'll put there because he can't stand up properly. And now let's take a look at the Dalek. So the Dalek is your standard Dalek, pretty much. It's the Dalek Progenitor Guardian from 2010. That figure, just repainted in a darker bronze colour. It's more like the San Diego Comic-Con Chocolate Assault Dalek figure, as most people refer it as. And you've still got the gold hemispheres in the gold section here. It's actually darker than it is on camera. But other than that, everything is the same. There's though I really did want this. I didn't want the 3 3¾ inch figure of this. I wanted the 5" It's a Dalek that I've been wanting for quite a while. Well, just like a variant. You can see there's no Dalek identification there, because there wasn't. Because these Daleks were CGI. Mainly, or green screen, I don't particularly know. You can see, yeah, it still does look really good. It still looks like a Dalek. And all the nuts and bolts are in here. And on this section here, they don't have the little lines going down though to separate the section, but at least they have the bolts in there. Unlike the sound effects Dalek, which remove these rivets, nuts and bolts as well, which I thought was odd. So it's on free will, so it can go. Ooh. Again with the camera, I'm not having any luck today, am I? So it can go forwards, backwards, around, and pretty much moving any direction. The gun is ball jointed, and the plunger is ball jointed. Again, bit stiff. I'm surprised the eye stalk is straight. This is my first Dalek in a very long time where it's had a straight eye stalk. The dome can do a 360 as well. So it's pretty much that with a black dome. And I do like the black, it's a matte. It's a matte black colour, and if we just focus, there we go. We've got the 6 rings still, and the detail around the eye stalk, even though the eye stalk is, so it should be longer. I like how in the old Dalek figures that they have got the eye stalk was a bit longer. I'm not a big fan of these short, weeny little eye stalks. But, oh well, it's still better than nothing. The dome lights are also detailed very nice as well, although you can't really see it on camera. There's also got little lines in there between these bigger sections, but all it is molded plastic. I think it looks pretty good in this sort of pose. It's also got gold placing on these sections as well, which I can't recall them being on other Daleks. I think they just painted it all the same colour, so it just shows the nice detail. So before I end this all, let's just take a look at the backdrop. So we've got the Emperor Dalek. And one of the Emperor Dalek guards, or Imperial Dalek guards, or whatever, is actually taller than the Emperor. At least in this shot. So if you put it back, he's almost as tall as the Emperor. If you look at it straight on, but there you go. And if we just look, we've got a load of these kind of Daleks, just around the Empire books with all different sorts of attachments. Unfortunately, you can't really see it on this black backdrop. We've got our little friend just over here. You see, his guy really judging on these pictures, and I should have a darker wash, sort of like the Asylum 12-inch RC Dalek, but still, it's good. It's good enough. I really do like this guy. I really do. The 9th Doctor is still really good. I still do like him, but the Dalek is really nice. I think he just looks really nice, and he just killed the Doctor. But should this be the set for you if you're going to get only one of the Toys R Us sets? No. No, unless you don't have a 9th Doctor. No, it is not. If you really want this Dalek figure and you can't afford to pay that much, and you've got a load of 9th Doctors lying around, and you've got a load of these sort of Daleks lying around, paint the top black. Paint the jumper black, and there you go. But I still do like this nonetheless. So that's it for this review, and I will see you next time.